Joining us now direct from Phoenix, Arizona is Mr. Will Ralston. Will's the president of Singlepoint Incorporated. Their stock symbol's SING. Will, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Don, thanks for having me. Hope you had a great 4th of July.
Well, we certainly did. Same to you as well. What's the latest with Sing?
Well, it's interesting times out there, as you just said, and we're doing our best to keep on moving and trucking along. And one of those things that we've been doing during these, kind of turbulent times is discussing new acquisitions and actually talking with those companies that are looking for potential funding, looking to be acquired. And the good news is we've got a couple in the pipeline here that are looking very promising. It's unfortunate times out there for a lot of people and a lot of businesses, and it just happens that we're going to try to use the power of us being able to raise capital and go out and try to buy some of these companies and fund them and keep on rolling so that we can increase our revenue, thus being able to hopefully one of these days make a leap up to an actual listed exchange. So taking advantage of what we have at our hands here and talking to these different owner operators and seeing what we might be able to do together to mutually benefit each other's businesses.
You've been so successful with direct solar. I imagine you're looking for lightning to strike again.
Exactly. Direct solar has been doing phenomenal, both on residential and the commercial side is really starting to pick up. And so what we've been looking to do is actually supplement that business where we can actually vertically integrate a lot of the processes where direct solar America's going out and getting sales, going out and developing new projects. And then we acquire a business that can actually install those projects, maintain those projects, and then also other companies that are strictly purely doing lead generation that funnel the leads then into direct solar that then funnels into an installation company. So we're looking kind of that vertical integration in the solar space, but keeping those companies as separate subsidiaries.
I know you've been very busy with your Hemp 1606 brand. How's that coming along?
1606 is doing phenomenal. I mean, 3 months in a row now, I believe, of over 100% month-over-month growth. Store acquisition is continuing to happen. The last update, I believe we're up over 430 stores, and I believe we're now approaching 500. We've kind of pivoted from acquisition to recircling to those stores that we've onboarded and actually generating resales. And we're seeing just a great reorder rate, which is perfect because it's really proven the model of store acquisition, go into reorders through the stores we acquired, new store acquisition in new states, go back and reorders, and then we get them on that flow of reordering, repurchasing once the product's done. And really what's taken this whole thing off is not only the people that we've brought in to actually start calling and placing these, placing the 1606 hemp cigarettes at the point of sale, but is our actual 6-pack display unit. That has been a total game changer. It's one of the industry firsts that can actually sit there at the point of sale for people to be able to walk in and make a purchase. And we've actually seen it live in person, which is amazing. Right after we placed a point of sale display at one of the convenience stores, the first person that came in and said, "Hey, I've been looking for something to replace my current cigarette habit, and this is no nicotine, no tobacco. I want to buy one right now." And it was just a phenomenal experience to see just happen right there in person, not just 10 minutes after that point of sale box was put there at the counter.
That's a great story. Do you have the display packs in all the stores now?
Just about. So everybody that's ordering now is now getting a 6-pack display, and they go ahead and they build that box out and they fill it with their order, and then when it starts to run out, they refill it, and then they keep that box and they just continue to order more. And if that box starts to break down for some reason, they just let us know and we'll ship them a new one out to their store.
Once again, Singlepoint Incorporated, SING. Great update, Will. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks, Don, and go Sing.